Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm gonna give you guys my best bets, my parlays that I like on this card for Vegas 103. We're going back to the Apex this weekend. I mean, it's not a bad card, honestly. Like, I was kind of hating on this card earlier in the week, but the more research that I've done for this card, I actually kind of like this card. I think we're in for a treat on Saturday evening. So let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe. I want to thank everyone that hit the sub button. We just passed 3K on the channel. Appreciate you guys all for hitting the sub button, supporting the channel, and I want to thank all the members on the channel for supporting my work every day. Appreciate you guys also. Let's get into it, guys. If you guys want to see my bets, I have bets for UFC 313 already placed. So if you guys do want to see my bets, they're all free in the link down below this in the description. I mean, it's not gonna cost you a penny. There's no Patreon or anything like that. But if you guys do want to support my channel, you can become a member on the channel. And let's get into it, guys. So I'm gonna give you guys my best bets that I like on this card and parlays that I like, some long shot parlays, some safe parlays that I made up just now. Let's get into it, guys. So first best bet on the card is gonna be Mario Pinto to win by KO TKO. We just seen Tafa crack Lane Chin. We just seen Denise crack his chin, and both those guys have no takedown defense. Mario Pinto has good takedown defense. He's actually fought guys that have tried to take him down in the before the UFC. I mean, before he made it to the UFC. I mean, obviously the level of opposition isn't the greatest, but the guy has shown good takedown defense, and he's athletic, and he's a sniper. So I think he's gonna be able to find Lane Shane at some point. He might get taken on early, maybe get controlled early. We've seen Lane go out there and get takedowns on people before, but I feel like at some point, I don't think Lane's gonna have the cardio to take him down over and over and over. I think Pinto's gonna make him work. He's not just gonna give up control to Lane easy. I think he's gonna find that chin. So Mario Pinto by KO TKO -140. I wish it was plus money. That would be better if it was plus money, but the books are on to it. So I think Pinto's gonna find that chin, and I think He's gonna take a nap. Next best bet on the card is going to be let's see. So next best bet on the card is going to be Cody Brundis. Now I was like overthinking this one. I was like, do I want to put Brundis in the best bet video? I mean, the guy is not really you can't really trust the guy. I mean, all that much, but I mean, he's fighting Julian Marquez. And say what you want about Cody Brundis. The guy has skills. He's got knockout power, and he can put your lights out early. We've seen him go out there and knock out Trayshawn Gordon, who's actually a really good fighter. And Marquez hasn't looked good after that layoff and injury that he's coming off some neck injuries. And I think his head's not really into it anymore. I feel like he's doing this part-time now. He's got other avenues going on. He's pursuing other avenues, I mean. And I feel like he's just showing up for paychecks at this point. And I think Cody Brundis, I mean, say what you want. I mean, I shit on the guy all the time because he quits out there sometimes. But if he does show up, man, he shouldn't be underdog here. And I think he's gonna be live for a KO TKO. So Cody Brundis by KO TKO is not a bad prop to attack, because Marcos has been finished in the last 3 fights. And Marc-Andre Barrios, who I don't think is all that good, he was up to put him away. I mean, we just seen Reese go out there, put him away in 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds. So I think Brundis is going to be live early. He's got skills, he's got power early, he can strike. It's just when things go sideways for Brundis, and he seems to kind of like look for the door. But at plus money, I don't think it's a bad play putting him in my best bets video. Let's move on, guys. Next best bet on the card is going to be Luana Carolina. We've been making money on Luana Carolina in our past few fights as an underdog, but I guess people are finally respecting her game now. We took her over Petrovic at like plus 185. We took her over, I think another one. We took her over Lupita Godinez, maybe. I don't know if I took her there, but she's actually really good, man. She's gonna be throwing much more volume. The only thing that concerns me for Luana Carolina is that she can be taken on, but I feel like in her last few fights, she's shown that she can get up over and over. Like, she is taken down. So I don't know if I see her just getting controlled by Montana, and that's what Montana needs to do, just control her with the wrestling, and so you can get takedowns, which I do see Montana getting a couple of takedowns early. But I think Luana's gonna make this. She's gonna make her work for the takedowns. She's gonna be landing more output. She's gonna be busy on the feet. So I'm gonna go Luana Carolina by decision plus 100. Honestly, not bad. Not bad for Luana Carolina. I don't think she's finishing Montana. Montana is extremely tough. I mean, she's fought pretty good opponents, and they couldn't really get her out of there. Next best bet on the card is going to be William Gamiz. So, like, I am kind of worried about William Gamiz, but the guy is really good, man. He's he fights really safe. I mean, that's what I have to mention. First of all, like the guy doesn't really take a lot of risk out there. And the only way he's gonna lose this fight if he brawls with the Hyder Mill. He's gotta stay off the fence. He's gotta use his footwork, which he does have really good footwork. I mean, the guy doesn't really stay in one place for too long, and he's not really easy to land on. And I think William Gomez is gonna do his thing. As much as I don't like the guy, I don't like his fighting style. I mean, I don't hate the guy. I don't have any problem with the guy. I mean, he seems like a good dude. But I don't like his fighting style. But the guy's good at what he does. I mean, so I think he's gonna use his footwork. He's gonna be moving. He's gonna be countering Hyder Mill as he's trying to close distance on him. And he's gonna have a big height advantage over Hyder Mill. The reach isn't all that crazy. I mean, but honestly, I think Gomez is gonna get this one on by decision. Maybe he can land a high kick on Hyder Mill because Hyder Mill will just kind of pressure you back and he leaves himself open. So maybe you can put him away with something like a high kick. He does have a sneaky high kick, left high kick. I mean, he was landing on Brito. And even though Brito was taking him down, controlling him, looking for summations, I mean the guy he wasn't really like settling on bottom. He was getting back up and making Brito work. And Brito, I feel like, is a lot better than Hyder Mill. He's actually got UFC experience, more UFC experience. He has more octagon time. And he has better wrestling than Hyder Mill. Hyder Mill can shoot takedowns, but I don't think he's gonna be able to just hold him down for 15 minutes, or he's gonna have to knock him out with one of his power shots. And I don't know if I see him finding Gomez's chin. And Gomez has shown a pretty good chin. The only time he's ever been finished was like in his second pro fight. It was to Morgan Charrier, where he got heel hooked because he probably didn't know much about grappling back then, right? But looks like he's actually like been working on the grappling and everything else. So I like William Gomez to win. Money line's honestly not bad here. Let's move on, guys. Next best bet on the card is gonna be Esteban Ribovics minus 280. I mean, the line seems kind of wide. Let's be honest. He actually opened up at plus 180. So even minus 280, man, like hack press, not really gonna be shooting takedowns on him. I mean, I've only seen him shoot takedowns in like one of his or two of his fights. Man, I don't think his wrestling is all that good. And then that's what he has to do to win this fight. I mean, he's gonna be able to hack press has okay striking, but I don't think he has the same power. And I think Ribovics gonna be pressuring him. We just seen Jared Gordon go out there pressure him back in Abu Dhabi. And I actually had a parlay with Fakardinov and by decision and had if you guys go back, watch my best bets on that card. We had a parlay like plus 400, plus 450. I think it was Renat Fakardino by decision. It was Hack Press by decision over Jared Gordon. And I don't think Hack Press won that fight. I mean, we definitely got lucky on that one. I mean, there was some hometown cooking going on in that one for sure, 100%. I think Ribovics, honestly, like I like his chances of winning here. The only time he's ever lost a fight was to Rabadana, who has really good wrestling and is really physically strong. And he took him down like 6 times, and I think that was his UFC debut, by the way. And then he got taken on by another guy that Kamilor Kirk took him down early, was controlling him early. Then he just, bro. The thing about Ribovics is that he's gonna make you work. He's an absolute junkyard dog, man. So I think he's gonna be pressuring Hack Press. He's got more power out there. I trust Ribovics to be able to have the better moments out there, land the better shots. And I think he's gonna pressure him and maybe break him later. So I think the KO TKO plus 300. He's been live for a KO. I mean, we just seen him go out there, start Terrence McKinney, which happens. I mean, Terrence McKinney gets finished a lot, but still, like finishing McKinney in the first 30 seconds like that is nasty. I mean, the guy's got legit power. And he was close to finishing Joe Huber in that at the Sphere, and he almost put him away. I don't know. Some referees definitely would have stopped the fight in the third round there, 100%. So I like Ribovics minus 280. Honestly, not bad. KO TKO plus 300. I think there's value on the KO TKO. All right, guys, let's move on. Next best bet on the card is Manol Kape, and this is my final. This is my final best bet on the card, or like still one of my final best bets on the card. Manol Kape minus 205. My only concern with Manol Kape is that like I like his get up game. He can be taken down, but like his takedown defense has gotten better recently. Like he's actually been working on that takedown defense at Extreme Couture, and those guys have really good takedown defense out of that team at Extreme Couture. I feel like Kape's like only issue is he's actually his own worst enemy. Like when he's fighting guys that can wrestle, like he kind of freezes out there. So that's my only concern with Kape. But I feel like if he's stuffing takedowns from Almabayev, man, like the striking is like levels. There's levels to this game. I mean, when it comes to the striking, And Kape has way more weapons. I mean, he can land a flying knee, he can land a spinning back fist. And he's really slick, man. He's got a really good striking. He moves his head. He actually moves his head really well. And the guy has a chin on him. Never been KO'd ever. And I don't think he's ever been dropped either in the UFC. And he's fighting all the top guys in the UFC for the past probably most of his career. I mean, he's been fighting top guys. And as long as he doesn't just freeze out there like he did in the Makayev fight, I think he's gonna be fine. I think minus 200 is kind of a discount. He's gonna look like minus 500 if he starts stuffing takedowns against Almabayev. Almabayev's gonna have to land a big power shot and put him away. I don't think Almabayev has the same power to knock down Kape. Maybe you can stun him with one of those uppercuts because he does have a nasty right hand. But I like Kape here. I think Kape at minus 205 is not horrible. As long as he fights to his full potential. I think Aaron Nixick is going to be in his corner, so he's gonna be giving him good instructions. And also Almabayev is taking this fight at short notice, so I think the guy on full camp, Kape, is gonna get this one done. All right, guys, let's talk about the parlays now. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, man. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. So this is the safest parlay that I made. Kape money line, the over 2.5 rounds in the Kape and Almabayev fight, and the under 2.5 rounds in the Marquez versus Brandis fight. Plus 104. Not a lot of juice on that, but I feel like that's gonna cash at a high probability. The second one, you're getting some more juice on this one. Kape moneyline, Silva moneyline, and the under 2.5 rounds in the Barlow versus Patterson fight. You can probably go under 1.5 rounds, but I feel better taking the under 2.5 rounds in this one and the Barlow Patterson fight. Either Patterson takes him down, submits him, or I think Barlow's gonna be able to find that finish at some point, maybe knock him out. This one's a little risky. The third one, this one's kind of a long shot. Brandis plus 120, Pinto minus 450, and Kape minus 218. The only leg I'm concerned about is Brandis, obviously, because he does look for the door, but Marquez just seems like he doesn't have it anymore. So we're gonna go. These are the parlays. You guys make sure you guys bet responsibly. Because there's no guarantees in this game. I mean, I say that I tell you guys every time. So there you guys go, man. That's my best video for UFC Vegas 103. At least we got a pay-per-view card coming up next week. That should be fun. Really looking forward to UFC 313. I already have two bets for UFC 313. You guys probably can you can look at check the description. You can see my bets there. Also follow me on Twitter, man. I post really good content on Twitter. We have fun on Twitter, so make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. Join Discord. We have a free Discord. I mean, so everything's free, guys. Discord is not going to cost you anything either. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. I appreciate you guys watching as always. Good luck on all your bets this week, and hopefully we all cash. I don't have any bets on this card just yet, but I'm actually gonna get around to betting a couple of spots on this card. I'll probably after the weigh-ins on Friday. And I'll see you guys in the next one, guys. Take it easy. Have a good one. Later.